everyone, I'm Heather Dawson, and as always, it's a pleasure bringing you the best of California. And this week, we're at the 28th Annual Palm Springs International Film Festival. And as always, it was a star-studded red carpet event. Hollywood's finest descended on Palm Springs to pay tribute to the year's biggest films. The Palm Springs International Film Festival celebrates 28 years of must-see movie premieres and Hollywood's hottest celebrities. 11 awards were handed out at the gala, including Annette Bening's Career Achievement Award and the International Star Award to Nicole Kidman, who stunned the media on the red carpet. Andrew Garfield, who received the Spotlight Award for Hacksaw Ridge, credited Tom Hanks for his interest in acting. And Ruth Negga was moved by the Rising Star Award for Loving.
It's thrilling to be able to play a real person, and the way that people have responded has really moved me.
The honorees also included the cast of Hidden Figures, La La Land, Casey Affleck, Amy Adams, Mahershala Ali, and Natalie Portman.
I wanted to embrace diverse directors, and I wanted to embrace writers who I thought were unusual and bold. And that is what this festival embraces.
But there's more to it than all the glitz and glamour. The film festival and exclusive awards gala have a positive impact on the city of Palm Springs and those who live there, including famous actress Suzanne Summers.
The Huffington Post declared Palm Springs the most exciting little city in America. And aren't they right?
The late Sonny Bono started the event in 1989 as a way to extend Palm Springs tourism season and hopefully make it a year-round destination. Almost 30 years later, it's one of the top 3 festivals attended in the country. Michael Lerman is the new artistic director for the festival.
We'll continue to innovate. I think it's been a great festival, so it's a great formula and it's a great brand, and I want to continue with that.
Those who live in Palm Springs can also feel good about the film festival as a way to support children's interest in the arts. Taxpayers' dollars support local educational programs for students to produce films, work personally with filmmakers, and attend private screenings.
I'm in an internship with Digicom, and we work together as a group on filmmaking, directing, screenwriting, acting, basically just the simple needs of filmmaking. It's amazing that I get to meet so many famous actors here, like Tom Hanks, Natalie Portman, Emma Stone. It's going to be really fun.
Palm Springs Mayor Robert Moon also does his part to support students. Each year, he brings a lucky group of students with him to walk the famous red carpet.
Well, Digicom is founded by David Vogel, who lives in Palm Springs. He's a friend of mine, and he is the former president of Walt Disney Motion Pictures. And when he retired, he thought he wanted to do something for the students in the Coachella Valley, not just Palm Springs. So he started the Digicom program several years ago. They do fundraisers, and he's invested money in it, and it gives the school classrooms money and equipment for making films, editing films, and the computers and the cameras.
The beauty of Palm Springs has a lure of its own, bringing in over 100,000 people from around the world to the Palm Springs International Film Festival. Just another reason to love Palm Springs.
Palm Springs has that magic name.
It's beautiful.
This air, it's like nowhere else on the planet.
And the chill. I love the chill factor.
I've always loved Palm Springs, and I've really loved this festival.
I love Palm Springs.
Now for a special spotlight on the beautiful city of Palm Springs.
For the millions of Californians caught up in the daily rat race of city living, there might not be a better place to relax than the desert oasis of Palm Springs. A city known for its warm weather, star-studded history, and high-end resorts and spas. The perfect place to get away from it all.
People tell me when they come to visit Palm Springs from wherever they may live that as they're driving down the I-10 and they see the windmills, it's like this release. They all of a sudden let go of their stress.
Palm Springs offers amenities for anyone looking to relax, from fine dining to lush golf courses and luxury spas, many of which have received a recent facelift due to a renaissance in the downtown area.
The city is experiencing a renaissance, if you will. Many of the hotels in Palm Springs have undergone extensive renovations. The Riviera here in Palm Springs underwent a $70 million renovation. This is a legendary resort in Palm Springs that Frank Sinatra and Sammy Davis made famous back in the 60s. They often performed here.
For those looking to revisit the heydays of Hollywood, Palm Springs is rich with memories of one of the most glamorous times in California history.
We actually have tours of celebrity homes as well as the mid-century modern homes that so many people want to see. And there's also a map at the Visitor Center that outlines to everyone where they can find some of these homes. Many celebrities lived in Palm Springs over the years. Lucille Ball, Bob Hope, Frank Sinatra. Some of the biggest names in Hollywood had homes in Palm Springs.
And that includes the king of rock and roll himself, Elvis Presley. His house is now owned by locals Reno and Laura Fontana, who keep the King's home open to fans looking to get a better look at the life of an icon. Palm Springs' role in Hollywood isn't limited to days gone by. The Palm Springs International Film Festival brings out some of today's biggest movie stars and often serves as a warm-up for the Academy Awards.
The attraction that Palm Springs is most well known for is the Palm Springs International Film Festival. It happens every January and it attracts films and filmmakers from all over the world. There's also a gala every year that honors the top films in the industry, and it's sort of a precursor to the Academy Awards.
The southern city is by far one of the most convenient locations for Californians looking for a weekend escape. Only a 2-hour drive from downtown LA and a short plane ride from San Francisco, Palm Springs is the ultimate staycation location for those looking for sunshine, warm temperatures as summer draws to an end.
Relaxation and rejuvenation. The thought of just sipping a cocktail out by the pool and relaxing. I think that's what Palm Springs is most well known for, just an ideal vacation destination where you can get away from it all.
When it comes to the good life, Palm Springs is as good as it gets. Come play in Palm Springs. You'll be glad you did. For California Life, I'm Wes Parker.
And coming up, we're going to find out why the stars love coming to Palm Springs. Plus, we look back on the legendary career of Gloria Greer. This and so much more from the 28th Annual Palm Springs International Film Festival. Don't go away. Palm Springs is also a vacation spot for the entire family. Recently, we did a story on heroes in the park. Here's David Wiley.
Palm Springs, a favorite year-round vacation spot with sunshine and palm trees, and a community that prides itself on its spirit of inclusiveness. That inclusiveness has taken yet another step forward with a newly designed state-of-the-art handicap-accessible playground for local kids and vacationing families with special needs children. The revolutionary playground recently opened at Sunrise Park, and the children it benefits were hailed as heroes in the park.
I think of kids with challenges as heroes because they have to do a lot more and be a lot more than everybody else just to have the same quality of life. So we see them as heroes. So we thought we'd celebrate them.
The park playground has been updated and redesigned to include play features specially designed for those with special needs and disabilities, while maintaining play for kids who aren't facing those challenges.
What I love most about this piece of equipment and what excited me about it is that all kids playing on together. There's no resistance from kids that don't have challenges because it looks like all other type of cool playground equipment.
The new ADA playground at Sunrise Park is just another reason the city of Palm Springs makes a great vacation destination for families with children who have special needs. And this forethought is just an extension of Palm Springs' spirit of inclusiveness throughout the community.
The city of Palm Springs really takes into consideration all aspects of who lives in our community. And they chose to dedicate a wonderful park for these young children with disabilities, again, to enjoy a park next to any other kid. Because at the end of the day, they may have disabilities, but their heart and their love is the same as anybody else.
It just shows you, Palm Springs really care. And they're doing a great job in taking care of the community.
And with the all-inclusive playground, the city of Palm Springs is proud to be leading the way as a model city for residents and visitors with special needs.
I hope that this is a model for the country, for parks all over the country. kids with special needs don't have these kind of things, and it separates them further from a society that naturally separates them because of their disabilities. So this is the perfect kind of thing to bring all kids together.
To learn more about Sunrise Park and all the great things Palm Springs has to offer, go to visitpalmsprings.com. I'm David Wiley for California Life.
Don't go away, we've got more red carpet stars coming from the 28th Annual Palm Springs International Film Festival. Now let's find out why the stars love coming to Palm Springs.
I've been here before, but this is the first time I'm spending more than 2 days. It's usually very rushed, and I love it. It's great weather, it's an amazing place.
I love it. It's beautiful. I wish I could stay here for a couple more nights. I'm definitely going to come back.
I used to live here, and this is our vacation house, and of all the places we've ever sold a house, this is the only place we ever made a profit. So I think of it glowingly. I love Palm Springs. And because this is the premiere of our movie, Thanks, and it's to have it premiere in the Palm Springs Film Festival is really very, very special.
This is like the Academy Awards or something. Look at all this. This is crazy. I know, I didn't know that. And the outlets are on the way home.
My first time in Palm Springs, beautiful place and a great festival. I think it's an important festival. Before the Oscar, I think we are here and we hope to be in the Oscar too.
Yes, I live in New York, so we're usually not allowed to come to places this beautiful, and because then New York is worried we'll never go back. So it's been very nice to come out here.
Yeah, it's wonderful. I'm a bicyclist, a cycler. So they've got good cycling out here. It's got excellent weather and a beautiful crowd show up tonight. And we have wonderful weather, and the silhouette of the mountains has just gone away. But it was beautiful coming here, looking at the mountains. It's a very peaceful place.
Obviously, the eight middle school students from Palm Springs are here, and they all have an interest in arts and entertainment. And what a better place to be but on the red carpet here in the city of Palm Springs.
I was actually here about 4 years ago. I think I was, like maybe 21 or 22 years old, and it was fun. I had a great time out here.
It's the first time in Palm Springs. Actually, I've always wanted to come here. I hear the crowd was incredible, but you really feel it, and I love that. I mean, we need more of that, and it's incredible, so I'm happy to be here.
It's interesting, it's such a strange day. For me, it's always bittersweet because today is all about, for me, it's all about Sonny and Sonny's vision in creating this festival long ago, and people said it would never happen. And I mean, if you listen to these screams and see the people who are out here, he was right that it could happen to be very successful and be a great thing for Palm Springs.
And I had the pleasure of working with one of the true legends in journalism, the late Gloria Greer. Let's take a look at her interview with Wes Parker.
You know what? I had affairs with everyone.
We'll find out about that in a minute.
Everything happens for the best.
It's the first time that I've ever interviewed anyone sitting on a sculpture. From Indian Wells, I'm Gloria Greer for KMIR TV6. Peter, Paul, and Mary.
Gloria Greer is a media pioneer who made it big as a columnist for Variety and has been a dynamic entertainment journalist ever since. She's interviewed everyone from Frank Sinatra and Walter Cronkite to Presidents Reagan and Ford to a final interview with Bob Hope. And she has no plans on slowing down.
If you don't do something you enjoy, don't do it.
Gloria keeps up with the latest trends in journalism, staying as relevant today as she did 40 years ago.
I even joined up for Twitter. As you get older, you've got to keep up.
Just because she keeps up with the changes doesn't mean she agrees with all the developments in the industry.
As a journalist, which I think of myself primarily as a journalist, whether it's TV or the written word in a magazine, I am a journalist. And I do resent what I call tabloid journalism. It's way out of hand. Everything is tabloid journalism today. I think that Michael Jackson was a great artist. To have had CNN do nothing but Michael Jackson for days. Oh yes, there's also maybe a bomb that went, that they tested in North Korea, but that was an afterthought. And of course CNN's answer to all the time given Michael Jackson was, yeah, but our ratings went up. And everybody was interested. So there you are, of course they're interested. What's news? And I don't like The fact that you can say dreadful things about people and not check the facts. If it isn't a scandal, it isn't going to sell.
A native of California, Gloria has seen some of the state's proudest moments and remembers them even in the face of current economic uncertainty.
There was a woman by the name of Ivy Baker Priest. Ivy Baker Priest had been the treasurer of the United States. And then, because she lived here, she became California treasurer.
I just happened to have some $100 bills I had made. Would you sign them right there?
Mr. Daly, I can't sign on Sundays. She was so proud because she got the bonds up to AAA, and now we're down to junk. And I can still see her saying, we did it, we did it, we're a AAA bond in California.
Greer is doing her part to remind people why there is still so much for California to be proud of.
Oh, yes. Well, this show, one of the shows that I do, and this is a PBS show, and that's Exploring the Arts. And that's because there are so many people are not aware of the art events. I mean, you know Los Angeles is the music center and LA Opera, but there's a lot here. I have been doing this show, and the show that'll be on this week is the Virginia Waring International Piano Competition, where fine pianists come from all over the world to compete in this little competition, which happens to be in Palm Desert, California. Earl Wild, who now is in his 90s, but he was considered one of the great pianists of all time. He does master classes here. People are not aware of the many, many cultural events that take place here and opportunities that people have, because I feel proud of that. That is why I'm doing Exploring the Arts.
A Palm Springs resident since 1961, she even has a hard time deciding what she loves most about the Golden State.
The weather, the lifestyle, being able to relax, being able to swim, being able to horseback ride, and go to see a great symphony. I remember interviewing George Burns years ago, but at that point he was quite elderly. And I said to him, "What's your secret?" He said, "Always do something you love." And that's the secret.
It's no secret that Gloria has enjoyed access to some of the world's most influential people, and she's still using her trademark charm to make her mark in journalism.
I'm Gloria Greer for KMIR TV6.
For California Life, I'm Wes Parker.
Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. 10. Ground control to Major Tom. 8, 7, 6. Commencing countdown, engines on. 3, 2, check ignition, and may God's love be with you. This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade, and the papers want to know whose shirts you wear. This is Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the door.
That'll do it for this episode of California Live from Palm Springs here on the red carpet at the 28th Annual Palm Springs International Film Festival. We'll see you next time.